was the sequence? What was the explanation there with the second goal?
Well, just on the second goal, you know, the wraparound, you know, referee called it, you know, from his vantage, you know, the referees and linesmen, they communicated quite well. The referee came over and says that he didn't see the puck, so originally you saw him pointing at the face-off circle, so you know that was our first look. But anybody on the ice, if they see the puck go in the net, they can overrule that, and then they checked with the league. So one of the linesmen saw it. He felt that it was in the net definitely, and they conversed with Toronto, and the views that I saw, I couldn't see it honestly, but as I said to them, the puck was probably in, but I don't know if it was conclusively in. So yeah, they conversed, they talked to Toronto, went all through the procedure. So the confusing thing was you saw the referee point to the face-off dot. So that was that's probably caused the most confusion right there.
So did they say they got a good look at it? Or
yeah, they just said that it was conclusive that it was in, and the ruling stayed on, or you know, the ruling that was calling the ice would stay. So I don't know if Toronto saw it conclusively, but the ruling on the ice, and they conversed, had to stay. So.
Anything sort of further on Shea's status?
No, well, hopefully we'll have a little better indication tomorrow. To be quite honest with you, we'll see where he is tomorrow, but hopefully he bounces back real quick here. Missed him tonight.
I was about to say, how do you think your guys kind of responded?
Well, I think there's probably a apprehension. You know, we had a very good Detroit team coming in here, and they, you know, you didn't know how you're going to respond to the matchups and all that, but I thought we responded pretty well once again. You know, I think we played as well tonight as Detroit tonight, maybe even better. You know, we held them to 22 shots. We had more chances. I thought just the start of the game was Jimmy Howard. He made you know, some key saves at key times, and then always that sequence with the second goal, and then the next shift right after that. That sort of took us out of the game, but we stayed with it. And, I mean, we had lots of chances. I thought just Howard was really good tonight. He battled real hard. We had some good looks. I know in the really early game, Fish had a real good look. In the first period, Marty had a good look. Craig Smith had a really good look, put it off the bar. So you know, we had lots of quality chances. We just didn't convert. And you know, I looked up at one point, and I think they had their 4 goals on like 15 shots or something like that. And really, it never felt overwhelmed. You know, we did turn some pucks over, but they, you know, they put so much back pressure, and they stand up so well, and their gaps are real strong that we didn't manage that like the first goal. We turned it over, and then we didn't get back quickly, and our centerman turned it over and didn't get back to his coverage, and you know, they stuck it in the net. So, you know, but they didn't have a lot of glaring looks today, and then we stayed out of the penalty box, which was good. Our power play, I thought, moved it around. I think we were like 0 for 5, but it didn't feel that way. We had lots of good looks and lots of chances, just couldn't find the back of the net tonight.
They mentioned power play. They back off maybe a lot more than they would have with Shea out there, do you think? And help them clear some rebounds maybe?
I think you're probably right, yeah. If you look at it, most teams will shade Shea, and what Detroit does is they really front. Their forwards do a good job of fronting and blocking, and they try to do that a little bit more. They might have been a little tighter to help out down low. They didn't get any loose pucks, but you know, as I said, Howard was really good. He found a way to get it done. Thoughts
on Ryan Ellis's NHL debut?
It was pretty good. I didn't know what to expect, quite honestly. A with the wings, B with our, you know, the youth of our pairs. You know, I mean, a combined group. I mean, between just Yossi and Ellis, they've got 15 NHL games combined or something like that. And Blummer, it's a pretty young core, but ironically, all 3 of them are playing the right side today. Made their NHL debuts against Detroit, I believe. You probably have to check that, but I've always seen that all 3 of them started. I know Yossi, his first game was against Detroit. Pretty sure Blummer's was, and I know Ellis's was. So, I thought he played pretty well. I mean, he made some good outlet passes. On the power play, he was trying to be a little too cute early. Then he started shooting it, and I thought he has he's a smart player.
What was I guess, why did he get the call over some other folks?
I'm playing it simple. I made a phone call to Ian Herbers, and I said, send me your best guy. Plain and simple. That's what we usually do. Unless it's very specific in terms of role. We usually just go to Ian. Ian is the one who just says, this guy's playing well and deserves it. And that's sort of the mandate I like to try to stay with, with guys that deserve to come up versus guys that we want to come up. I think that has to be something that has to be part of your organization.
Any worry with Shea that this could be kind of a longer term thing, or are you not sure?
Right, I'm not quite sure. I'd probably answer that better tomorrow. To be honest with you, I didn't even see Shea today. He had already gone after I had seen you and we did our meeting. So I'll have a better idea tomorrow, quite honestly.
He didn't say anything when he was going off the ice this morning?
No, I was on the other side of the ice and then he went off. So one of the coaches came over and says that he just went off. And then when I got to the back to off the ice, he was already gone. So our trainers had sent him to get looked at.
He got hit pretty hard, I think, by Fister at the end of the Dallas game. Was he okay after that, or was there anything?
Yeah. After the game, there's no effect. So at that point, he was.